we're also... My partner's on her way. She'll be hopping on in here. She'll be on screen in a moment. She is muted, though. You can see she is muted, but that is the red panda. That is my partner, LadyFlib. LadyFlib. Sometimes a streamer. Always a red panda. Well, no, I shouldn't say always a red panda, because she's also been a penguin before. So, you know what?
Here's a hint.
But she's always a lady. Did I try putting my lips on it? On the game? Not yet. Or do you mean LadyFlib? I put my lips on Lady. I give her a kiss. I give her Ann kiss for sure. Yeah, sometimes litigator. So I like to have her on every Wednesday with me. But what's especially fun is for this game, Ace Attorney, because we get to do the voices of the different characters, and we're starting to figure out who wants to do which voices. So right now, I'm Phoenix, she's Edgeworth, she's also Mrs. Oldbag. Let me turn that game audio up a little bit, turn up the bangers. Yeah, that might be too loud, actually, but, both. This is 8 Phoenix, did I say Phoenix? My bad. God, I'm having so many Freudian slips lately. This is Phoenix Wright. This is a point-and-click, a little bit of those visual novel elements as well. Puzzle game, a deduction game, I guess. There's some parts where you're investigating and looking for things and talking to people for clues, but the real meat of the game is when you're doing the trials, and you gotta read people's statements and try to figure out where the lie is, or where the misunderstanding is, call it out, use a piece of evidence to, like, point out what's wrong, and if you are correct, then you can continue the game and learn more of the story. If you're wrong too many times, you lose the trial. You lose the trial and game over. Report the law anomaly. That's actually exactly what it is. I'm on Ace Attorney duty. I don't know if he's asexual, though. It's a good question. I don't know. Anyway, it's none of my business. Litigasaurus. Alright, let's get back into it. LadyFlib, welcome on in.
Hi.
Alright, we're on... I gave Ozzy his treat, and he's refusing his treat. I think he just wants the chicken I was having for dinner. He's like, I don't want that, I want the other thing. Anyway, we are on Turnabout Samurai. Day 2. I think...
Putting my lips on that.
Was it like, each one is like 3 days, except some are longer than others? I think each trial gets a little bit longer. At least the story is longer in each case. I think there's 5 or 6 cases total.
Big men.
And this is the trilogy version on Steam. It's beautiful.
I love you, Francis.
One thing I wish this game had, though, I wish that it had microphone capability, because if you remember on the, or maybe you don't remember if you didn't play the original one, on the DS had the built-in microphone, so you could actually hold the button down to activate the microphone and yell objection, or anything that kind of sounds like objection, and the game would know that you're objecting, which is a really cool feature. Also hold it, also take that, but I was surprised this version doesn't have microphone functionality. But in any case, we are going to be screaming objection because that's just part of the Phoenix Wright experience. You gotta yell objection. Now we're also, LadyFlib and I are also, yeah, deflection. What was the other one? Anyway, it's funny because, like, you know, it's not going to be, like, super specific because you gotta, like, some people have, like, accents and things like that, so, and we're, like, might pronounce things in different ways, so, but anyway, we are also taking turns with the controller. I have the controller for now, but perhaps I will pass it across in an hour or so. Sorry, Effie, were you saying something?
I just gasped.
October 18th, 10 o'clock a.m., District Court, courtroom number 4. I forgot what we were doing last time. Court is now in session for the trial of Mr. Will Powers.
Prosecution is ready, Your Honor.
The defense is ready, Your Honor. Very well. Mr. Edgeworth, your opening statement, please.
Oh, do you want to trade the judge and Gumshoe this time?
Oh yeah, I can be a Gumshoe and... or wait.
Hi, I'm Angie.
Yeah, no, you can be the Are you saying, wait, yeah.
Be the judge, you be the gumshoe.
Sure, I can do that. I can do that. Fabled Frog, welcome on in. You're just in time. We just loaded up the game. I hope I saved last time, because I think we were also in the middle of a trial. But maybe we finished that phase of the trial, and we're getting to the next phase of the trial. Any case, take it away, Miss Edgeworth.
Prosecution will assure the court that at 2:30 p.m. on October 15th, defendant Mr. Will Powers killed fellow actor Jack Hammer in Studio 1 of Global Studios. It is impossible for anyone else to have committed this heinous crime. The evidence presented during the trial will all point to this fact.
I see. Very well. I would like to move on to some testimony.
I feel like we did this part already, but maybe I didn't save after we did that part. Well, we can do it again if we need to. I think we remember what happened last time. Okay, here's where we left off last time. As long as we're switching up the roles, would you like to be, Will today? Effie.
Nah.
Okay. I'll be Will then. Mr. Powers? Yes? Tell me straight. Were you really in your dressing room? You didn't go to the studio? I didn't go to the studio. I was sleeping, honest.
So who was this young samurai in that security photo?
How should I know? The steel samurai costume was off in the corner of the dressing room. Anyone could have walked in and taken it, really.
What? You should take better care of that stuff.
I couldn't imagine anyone would want to steal a steel samurai costume. So, where does this leave me? Doesn't look good. You're the only likely suspect right now.
Nick, what are we gonna do?
First, we play for more time. We'll start by targeting someone else that could conceivably have done this.
Hey! It'll take him so long to shoot us down that we can get another day.
I don't know if that's what he meant, Maya, but yeah. Right. But if we pick the wrong person, we might lose on the spot. You don't sound very optimistic. I'm not optimistic at all, actually.
Hey Nick, it's time.
Okay, let's go. What does that mean? Please don't sigh like that. He's such a big softie. He's such a big squishy teddy bear.
Court will now reconvene for the trial of Mr. Will Powers. Mr. Edgeworth, will you present the prosecution's thoughts on this matter?
Prosecution's thoughts are simple. Nothing has changed. The other person who went to the studios was a boy of roughly 10 years of age. The photo we do have may not be hard evidence. There's still no one else that could have committed this crime. I call for a verdict of guilty for the defendant, Mr. Will Powers.
Very well. Mr. Wright, your thoughts.
The defense disagrees with the prosecution's claim. There is another person who have committed this crime.
Order! Interesting. Let us hear who you have in mind. However, be aware that this court does not look kindly on accusing the innocent.
I'm just gonna do a little, okie dokie.
You accuse someone who is obviously innocent. You will be penalized.
Right, great. As if the stakes weren't high enough.
So, who was this person other than Mr. Powers that could have committed murder?
The assistant girl, that's the photographer that we met, the grade school boy, or the security lady. I mean, I think we're supposed to say it's the child. Or wait, maybe we're supposed to say it was the security lady because she was there, you know. Save scumming. I mean, I don't intend to save scum just in case we don't. Just so I don't have to run through all that first chunk of the trial again. Just in case.
I don't think we saved again yet before that one, anyways. We'd have to reload all the way back to where we started earlier.
Yeah, that's why I saved, just in case. What do you think, LadyFlib?
I don't know, my first guess would be the security lady.
Yeah, let's say it was Mrs. Oldbag. It was the security lady, Wendy Oldbag.
Oh?
The Steel Samurai is dragging his leg in this picture. That means whoever was in the suit knew about that morning's injury. Maybe because they had been watching the action scene run through. There was only one person other than Powers and Hammer who knew about that injury. The security lady, Oldbag.
What? Whippersnapper?
She sure is looking sus.
Order! Order! Is this true, old bag?
Oldbag, that's Miss Oldbag to you!
Miss Oldbag was standing guard alone at the main gate. She was by herself. In other words, she has no alibi. She could have briefly left her post to steal the Steel Samurai costume. Then slipped into Studio One, the scene of the murder.
Why would she go through the trouble of wearing the Steel Samurai costume?
Simple, Your Honor. She knew the camera at the gate would take her picture. If she was in his costume, she would point the finger at Mr. Powers.
I see. Excellent deductive reasoning, Mr. Wright.
Oh yeah, right here. Sherlock Holmes 2, baby! Oh, Phoenix, you little dork. That's odd. Isn't this the part where Edgeworth pounces? Oh my god, Phoenix. Phoenix! Save it for after the trial, man! Don't you usually jump up with an objection and some new damning evidence?
Well, Mr. Edgeworth, does the prosecution have an opinion on this matter?
The prosecution has no meaningful objections at this time. What? What's that supposed to mean? Oh, so y'all think I did it, is that it? Edgy boy! Don't just sit there, do something.
It's my move. Maybe now's my chance to take this the whole way? Give Granny a break. No. We got her right where we want her in our clutches. Let's do it. The very same reasoning that makes Mr. Powers a suspect in this case can be used to cast doubt on Miss Oldbag's actions that day.
Why would I do something so horrible to poor Hammer?
You forget that Mr. Powers lacks a clear motive too.
Indeed.
That did it. Now Windbag is one of the suspects. No hard feelings, I hope.
Just a minute. What about the other person who went to the studio? The bully! The one whose photo I erased!
He's only a grade schooler, though, as you said. Second or third grade, was it?
That doesn't matter. When I was that age, I could pin my old man in 10 seconds tops.
I believe it.
Your thoughts, Mr. Wright?
That boy is not the killer.
How can you be so sure? Oh, or is it be nice to the kids and mean to your elders' day, whippersnapper?
I have proof. Oh, Pyrospino, welcome on in. Why did the drug dealer lose his biggest customer? Because when the guy asked for Coke, he said, "Is Pepsi okay?" That's pretty good. That's pretty good, Pyrospino. Welcome on in. Pyrospino and fellow dinosaur. Not a Stegosaurus, but a Spinosaurus. Oh, Ty the Tasmanian Tiger. I loved that game as a kid. I didn't realize there's a whole series of those games. I only played the first one. Oh, and you can probably hear my cat yelling. But go check out Pyrospino if you guys get the chance. He is a fire-themed Spinosaurus. And yeah, Ty the Tasmanian Tiger, a really fun little platformer game. I think it was on the GameCube originally, but I think there's a version on the Switch. I don't know if that's the one you're playing. First one is the best, the rest is meh. Do you have all the cool... what's the coolest boomerang that you've unlocked so far? One I remember is called the Kaboomerang, because it explodes when it hits enemies. Oh, you got the PS2 version originally, and it's on Steam. Yeah, I thought it was on the Switch. Maybe it's on both. Maybe it's expanded. It's how many consoles it's on these days. But yeah, I've kind of been having a hankering to replay it. It is one of those ones from my childhood that I really liked. The villain's a cassowary, which I guess makes sense because they're pretty aggressive birds in real life. Anyway, welcome on into Ace Attorney. Good to see ya.
Proof. Indeed. Let's see this proof, Mr. Wright. You have proof that shows the boy could not have committed this murder?
Do we? Do we? Pierced in the chest by a spear. Break in the shack, knitted with duct tape. You got any thoughts, LadyFlib?
Autopsy?
We're thinking the kid probably couldn't have stabbed a grown man with a spear. Is that what we're thinking?
Probably the height of the stab wound makes it unlikely.
Okay, let's give it a go. Let's give it a go. Take that! This is my proof. Oh, they don't like that.
I can't see how that has anything to do with this matter. Mr. Wright, there aren't that many pieces of evidence in the court record. Please try not to pick the wrong ones.
Sorry, Your Honor.
I'll ask again, Mr. Wright. You have proof that shows the boy could not have committed this murder?
Okay, luckily we didn't get penalized for that. Do we have to say that, like, he couldn't have picked up the spear? It doesn't necessarily say that it's, like, heavy. I mean, could it? I mean, do we do the photo again? Or is it the card key? Because he wouldn't have had the card. But we've already established that he can sneak into the vents, though. So he wouldn't have needed the card key. Let's try this one. Your Honor, the murder weapon was the samurai spear. That very spear is shown in the oh yeah, okay, yes, it is shown in the photo. Okay. Yeah, and because we know that the kid's not in the photo. How could the boy have taken the spear? It's impossible.
I see. Well, would the witness care to comment on this?
The windbag, speechless. This has got to be a first.
Very well. This court will suspend proceedings on the current trial for today. Mr. Edgeworth, please find out more about your witness, Miss Wendy. What was her name?
Something old bag, Your Honor.
And the prosecution will look further into this old bag before we continue. That is all. This court is adjourned.
Okay. Oh.
Wait a second!
Also, the Steel Samurai theme song banger.
Not gonna just sit here while you run off barking up the wrong tree. Me? I'm talking. Oh great, stop the presses. The windbag wants to talk.
This old bag, what is this all about? Have you omitted something from your testimony?
Actually, if you must know, there's something I was told not to talk about.
Not to talk about?
By whom?
Huh? You mean it wasn't Edgeworth who told her not to talk?
Well, testify.
Surprise testimony, let's go. My lips were sealed. Take it away, old bag.
Global Studios wanted me to keep quiet about something. There were some other people at the studios on the day of the murder. They said they had nothing to do with it, see? They told me to just pretend they hadn't been at the studio that day. But if you're going to go accusing me, I'm not letting them get away scot-free!
Miss Oldbag, this is crucial information. Why did you keep this from the court until now?
Ain't you been listening? They told me to shut my trap, and I always do what I'm told.
No, this isn't a bad dream, Your Honor. Witness the power of the old bag.
Mr. Wright, your cross-examination.
All right, let's cross-examine the old bag.
Global Studios wanted me to keep quiet about something.
Hold it! So you were told not to talk.
That's right, by the studio and TV bigwigs, no less. Why didn't I hear about this? Don't be too hard on yourself, Sonny. We were all in on it. There were some other people at the studios on the day of the murder.
Hold it! Who are these people?
Well, a director and a producer for starters.
The director?
Should have known something was fishy. How could they have done a run-through of their action scene without a director? Of course. Yes, well, I was surprised no one asked about it.
So, where were these people?
The director was in the employee area all morning for the run-through. He joined the producer around lunchtime and they had a meeting after that. Where? Oh, in the Studio 2 trailer.
Studio 2? There was a Studio 2?
Well, if you look at the guide map. Here it is.
Guide map. Sorry. Continue.
You go through the gate and all the way to the left.
The path where the monkey's head was fallen over.
Well, Mr. Wright, would you like to continue the cross-examination?
I think I've already asked all my questions, but... Oh, does that mean... Does that mean we should not continue? Let's continue, let's continue.
They said they had nothing to do with it, see?
Miss Oldbag, this is a trial for murder.
I know that's silly. Still, they're pretty convincing about having nothing to do with it. And they gave me a little bonus on the side.
So you got your bonus and you still talk. I think I've asked all the questions I have to ask. Alright, I guess that isn't the game indicating that we need to stop. Alright. I'm curious to see what else she has to say, but... Your Honor, we have learned that there were others at Global Studios on the day in question. The director and the producer and some bigwigs were all present. Yet as we stand here, they have not been questioned. I hold that it is impossible to declare a verdict on the defendant, Mr. Will Powers.
The court acknowledges the defense's point. The prosecution will gather more information about the witness, this old bag, and more information about what these other people we have just been told of.
My controller is vibrating.
I understand, Your Honor.
This ends the day's proceedings in the trial of Mr. Will Powers. That is all. This court is adjourned.
October 18th, 1:04 p.m. District Court Defendant Lobby Number 3. Thank you so much, Mr. Wright. I was right to ask you to defend me.
Oh, really? It's nothing. Oh, or should I say...
We'll be... Oh, sorry. God, that's Phoenix talking. We'll be going down to the studios to do some more investigating. We have to find out more about this director and producer. They'll be turning up in the next trial as witnesses for certain. So now's my chance to get material for the cross-examination.
So, Nick, have they figured out just who it was in that Seal Samurai costume? Did it really have been Old Windbag?
What do you think, Mr. Powers? I don't think it was her, really.
Neither do I, Nick.
Yeah, I know. Look, I was just buying time back there. Phoenix thought it was her. But someone had to be the bad guy for him to take the pressure off Mr. Will Powers.
Poor Old Windbag. I feel kind of sorry for her.
Well, she wasn't winning any points in there, with or without my accusation. Alright, let's get down to the studios.
Right. We'll be back to visit you soon.
Thanks. Thanks, guys. Oh, he's just a big softie. Once again, we ended stream, like, right before the end of the chapter. Alright, well, anyway, let's keep going. I will save over this one. I know, he's such a sweetheart. I love just all these characters. October 18th, Wright & Co. Law Offices. Whew, what a day.
This is no time for relaxing, Nick. Say, you think WP's got a chance?
I guess that really depends on the people we found out about in today's trial.
The director and producer?
Yeah, them.
Oh, what are we doing here then? Let's get to the studios.
Oh, I guess we could look around and see if there's anything new to say. Can I stay outside? The hotel across the way is always full these days. There's the bellboy, happily cleaning the room. Mia's favorite potted plant. Maya has been watering it so much lately that it looks a little swollen. MJ80, welcome on in, good to see you! Either trying to make it grow, she's perfecting her water torture technique. Yeah, remember the bellboy? He was so excited to be working at a murder hotel. But anyway, good to see you, MJ80. Good to see you. Oh, thank you for shouting MJ. Thank you for shouting out MJ80. Good to see you. Did I miss something in chat? Fedorasaurus loves these big softy men. I do! It's not just about the man being big, it's about the man having a big heart, you know? There's plenty of big men characters who are bad guys, but when you got a big guy with a big heart, that's peak.
I like big men.
Exactly! Poster of an old movie that Mia liked. I was thinking I should see it myself. Then I realized that the poster doesn't actually say the title of the movie.
I'm not putting my lips on that.
I think all these descriptions are the same. I'm just checking just in case anything is different. Mia's desk. Actually, it's my desk now. Sitting here always makes me feel like a professional. Never miss an opportunity. That's true. You are right. Never miss the big man lips on that opportunities. There's a horrendous amount of legal books here. Scarier still is the thought that I have to read all these now. Oh, you're fine, Phoenix. Alright, let's talk to... Actually, let's show her the stuff we learned about today. I can show her everything, but let's show her the spear that got updated today.
I wish I had my own samurai spear. You'd be my own personal pincushion, Nick.
Maya, no! Me? Why me? No response. Just show her just in case anything changed.
Sorry, I don't know how that will help us figure this out. You know, what if this really was Mr. Powers?
Yeah, it's hard to say. We don't really know anyone else it could be. I seriously doubt it was that old windbag.
Mr. Powers is lying?
He really doesn't seem the type, does he? Curiouser and curiouser.
Hey, you still have that. Great.
Well, we couldn't get into the scene of the murder without it. And its owner isn't missing it in his detention cell.
Little WP.
Hey, see this?
You really like showing that off, don't you, Nick?
Her little smug smile, too. Oh, no response. Alright, let's see what she has to say. What do you think we should do?
What do I... Huh? Why don't we do what you just said? We gotta get the scoop on this director and producer.
Oh, right. Then there's no point hanging out here.
That's what I've been saying! Let's get to those studios pronto!
Yeah, but there's dialogue options and I want to select them all, Maya!
Don't have enough information to make a case yet.
That's exactly the same thing you said yesterday. Just admit it, you don't have a clue what happened.
There's not enough information.
Alright, let's go to the studios. We could go to the detention center, too. You know what, let's go check in on the big man. Let's go check in on him. Oh, Mr. Wright! Thank you for earlier. Not at all. We got lucky, to tell the truth.
You can say that again.
Let's not.
So, WP. You have any leads that might get us going in the right direction?
Sorry, but no.
Be sure to tell us anything that comes to mind, no matter how small.
You're back, Leviathan? What did you miss? We, accused the old lady, we accused Old Bag of potentially being the person in the suit, like making her a suspect. And then she spilled the beans that she wasn't the only person there because the director and the producer were there too, and they could be suspects, and she's innocent. So now we have an excuse to reinvestigate, try to find out more about what the director and the producer were up to, because they could potentially be new suspects we haven't met yet. We can't rely on getting lucky again tomorrow. Yeah. Let's show him our stuff. Let's show him our badge. Excuse me. Thank you for showing me that, whatever it is. I wish I could think of some way I could help you. Sorry. Alright, let's see. Not everyone reacts to the badge, which is too bad. He might not have a response for any of these until we go to the studio, but... Oh, here's something. We found this card key in your dressing room. Oh, that's mine, yes. Can people outside the studios get these cards? I don't think so. Even I have to return the card. Once the show's done filming, that is. Huh. Sorry, LadyFlib is getting our cat some food. Regarding this photograph... Yes? This really, truly, absolutely isn't you, right? Right. I was sleeping in my dressing room the whole time, honest. But who else could have worn it? Your costume was in your dressing room? Yes. I guess they snuck in and took it while I was asleep. But who? Let's show him the map. Oh no, he doesn't have anything to say about the map. From the spear? Regarding the murder weapon. Yes? Is it heavy, that spear? It's pretty hefty, yeah. I don't think the average person would be able to swing it around effectively.
And that's the spear that broke or something during the morning run-through?
Oh yes, I goofed on a round kick, you see. I broke the spear. The security lady fixed it for me right away, though.
And duct tape, we heard.
Okay. What does he have to say about us? Oh yeah, does he know about the fanboy that's been sneaking in? That's a good question. Do our fanboys sneak into the studios often? No, not that I know of. That security lady's pretty strict with them.
But in today's testimony, didn't she say they were often hanging around?
The kids really, really love the Steel Samurai. They sneak past when she's not looking, I guess. Aww. They love him! Also, the game keeps implying that, like, he has this role, like, wearing a mask because he's so ugly, but, like, or, like, he's too scary looking to be around, like, people. Like, he's cute, though. I guess they're trying to go for, like, a wolf, you know, like a werewolf vibe with his design, but, like, I'm like, he's not scary, he's just a big man. I don't think he would scare children away if they saw what he looked like, but I don't know. He's definitely not, like, the generic pretty boy, like the guy who got murdered was, like, you know, pretty boy vibe. Guy. He does remind me of Blanca from Street Fighter. He does have the Blanca vibes. Oh yeah, Frogget. Yeah, if you like the big men, you're in the right place. You and what is it? I Love Cats, I think, also was like love these kinds of characters. Big man, big heart. Like that's like the peak character to me. Was the director present at the morning run through? Yeah, he was. He was directing how the Steel Samurai and the evil magistrate should move.
Why didn't you tell us that before?
Well, just... the studio asked us to keep quiet.
It has nothing to do with this. I hate to repeat myself, but Nick here is a newbie lawyer, fresh off the bar. When he loses, he's gonna lose big.
Yeah, Maya, you're right. I see. Oh, he's gonna cry. Whose side is she on?
You aren't hiding anything else from us, are you?
No, I sure hope not. I mean, as far as we know, he was just asleep the whole time. Like, he was just conked out. And I do remember a little bit of this trial, so I'm not going to try to spoil that too much until we get to it. But let's go ahead and go to the studio. I believe there's more characters we're supposed to meet. Like, a couple more characters we're supposed to meet before this is all said and done. October 18th, 2:16 p.m., Global Studios main gate.
Alan's here.
Right. Now they have Miss Oldbag in custody. Now that they have Miss Oldbag in custody. I guess they don't have anyone else to replace her.
Hey, in the guard station, look! She left her donuts.
Ooh, I could go for some donuts.
What? I wasn't gonna eat them.
I don't know, you're the person who said you got, like, 3 stomachs for burgers. Oh, I had the bird jump scare. Oh, wait, sorry. Let's look around before we explore the employee lounge. The security guard station. Miss Oldbag must like junk food. There's a mountain of it on the desk there. The computer that runs the studio security cameras. Huh? Looks like it's been turned off for the day. An overhead map of the studios. Right from here is the employee area. To the left are the actual film studios. The main entrance of the studios. They probably have a police officer on patrol out there. Looks like a studio van. They probably use it to carry around film equipment. And welcome back to the ad break. What did you miss during the ads? We are getting ready to return to the studio to find out more about what the director and the producer were up to during the practice run. They had been telling people not to tell anyone that they were there because they didn't want to seem suspicious, I guess. But now that we found that out, it makes them even more suspicious. So let's go ahead and go to... we go to the studio or the employee area? Let's go to the studio first. Let's go to Studio 2, I believe. October 18th, Studio 1 entrance.
Nick, it looks like Detective Gumshoe isn't here today.
Darn, the day I was going to do Gumshoe's voice, he's not here. You're right. He's probably up to his neck in paperwork after the commotion at today's trial.
So Nick, remember that Studio 2 we heard about at the trial today? It was down that path with the fallen tree, right?
Yeah, I think that's what they said.
Maybe the director and the rest of them are there today. Now's our chance, Nick. Let's check it out.
Let's go. Studio... outside Studio 2. October 18th, Studio 2 entrance.
This is Studio 2?
I thought so.
Doesn't really look much like a studio, does it?
No, that it does not.
Hey, there's a trailer over there.
Looks pretty sturdy for a movie set trailer.
Are you sure this is a studio?
I guess that means we gotta snoop around. Looks like 2 people ate here. There's nothing left on the plates.
Hey, so they ate a T-bone... So they ate T-bone steaks too.
What is it with steaks around here?
Hey, there's always room for steak. Something does seem out of place.
What?
I don't know, it just feels odd.
I mean... wait, can we actually move over to... okay, I don't know if we can... we can go over to the... oh wait, slide. Left bumper. Yeah, because I don't see... I mean... well, I guess I don't know. An incinerator. Apparently they just put this one in. It's already covered in soot. They must not clean it much. Maybe the little...
I'm sure that won't come up again later.
the newly installed incinerator covered in soot. There's a big...
Brand new evidence destroyer. Just used.
baby evidence destroyer never worn. There's a big 2 painted here.
Probably because this is Studio 2.
Probably, although it doesn't look like it doesn't look anything like a studio. It does just kind of look like a random, like, you know, back lot, you know. A light fan for moving staff and equipment around. They've kept it in pretty good shape. Looks like it would run fine.
Well, let's go for a drive.
Sure, if I had a license. Oh yeah, I forgot. Yeah, it's canon that Phoenix can't drive, which is pretty great.
Nick, you don't have a driver's license?
But look, I have this.
Why are you showing me your attorney's badge, Nick?
Oh, he always wants to show off his badge. He's proud of that thing. It's not easy to pass the bar exam. Alright, let's go back. Oh wait. Oh, look at this. Little... Someone bumped into this one.
Something got snagged on it.
Yeah. There's some flowers here.
Wow, so pretty! They're taking good care of these.
Don't get too close. Oh, they used the wrong form of 2 on that. Don't get too close. That fence looks dangerous. Oh, it is a spiky fence, isn't it? He's not going to remark about, like, the weirdly bent... well, it'll probably come up later if it comes up. These look like materials for making a movie set.
You've been sitting here for quite some time. This might as well be a junkyard.
On closer inspection, this trailer looks like it's been here for a while. I don't think this is part of some temporary film set. Oh, can we go inside?
Nick, let's go inside.
You think it's okay? Oh well, it's locked.
Aw, shucks.
Darn. Well, we found some weird things. Weird bent, fence post. Maya found something strange about the T-bone steaks, although we don't know what quite that was yet. I guess we can go back. I wonder if we can examine anything in here. The studio mascot. Apparently it's a monkey of some kind. I've never seen a monkey with a nose like that before.
Why don't they put his head back on? Maybe we should ask that assistant.
I'm not really sure we want her fixing anything. You'd probably need a crane to move that thing.
Probably so.
I'm bushed. Maybe I'll sit down here for a bit.
This is exactly why I don't want to get old, ever.
Hey, I'm still young. I'm just tired. Oh, Phoenix. Isn't Phoenix like 27 or something, like he said? Like, he's like... like, I don't know. I feel it, though.
Nick, when you start having to say, I'm still young, you know it's all over.
Get him, Maya. But I'm still young. Oh, I love how she teases him. She's so funny. That's a security camera that automatically takes pictures of people here. It took 2 pictures on the day of the murder before the actual time of death. One of them was the Steel Samurai, the other was a grade school boy. It doesn't seem to be switched on today. Oh.
It says welcome.
You let people in here when they're not filming, right?
Nick, let's come here someday. What do you say?
Sure, if that security lady lets us in. I don't know if she's gonna... After all that. Is there something? In the trial, they said Studio 2 was down this path. The monkey head is in the way, but we should be able to get by it without a problem.
This monkey head is real heavy.
Well, it did knock that tree over when it fell.
Both of these, the monkey head and the tree, fell the day of the murder, didn't they?
Yeah, that's what Detective Gumshoe said. I think that's everything. So I could go back to Studio 1 and check that out. The entrance to Studio 1. This is the studio where they found Jack Hammer's body. Alright, let's go to... Yeah, I guess we could let's go in the studio. October 18th, Studio 1.
I don't really want to be in here.
Yeah, it is a murder scene.
I want to go someplace else. Nick?
Eh. Oh, okay, I guess we don't have to be here? Let me just check.
Hey look! That's the chair the director sits in! I've always wanted to sit in one of these. Hey Nick, take a look at that! One of those black and white boards they clap at the start of filming. And look! A megaphone! A real live megaphone!
Oh, have a good one, Aviator. Thanks for hopping by. Good luck murdering. No, we're solving the murder. Why would you suggest such things? But have a good sleep, Aviator. Thanks for coming.
Ready, Nick? Action!
This girl is more trouble than I thought. I think... Let me go back to... Do we have to go back to the, employee area? Like the employee lounge? Is that? Let's see. October 18th, Global Studios employee area.
Look, it's that assistant girl. Hey!
Did you try voicing her today, by the way?
No.
Okay. Hi, right. WP's lawyers, right? I heard about the trial. Good job, guys. Oh? Oh, don't mention it. Is it true they caught the security lady? Oh! Oh! Actually, she just called me. She told me to cover up that drain. You mean that one? Ah, what a mess. Also, welcome, Kelvin Shadewing! Heading home from work. Have a good, safe trip home. Welcome on in, Kelvin. Good to see ya. Let me give you a quick little shout out while you're here, poking your little snout in. Trying to get my cat on my desk, trying to type around him. Shout out Kelvin Shadewing. There we go. Well, luckily you don't have to watch, if you're like driving or something, you don't have to watch the game. Mostly you can just kind of listen until we're in the trial and you have to present evidence, so... Wow, what a mess. I know. I'm not so good with handiwork. Some assistant, right?
Yeah, but you do work on the props and the backdrops, right?
Right. Just lots of times they end up looking worse than they did before I fix them.
Oh! Well, I'm sure these things happen. Nothing to worry yourself about.
You're right, I won't. Personally, I think she should worry at least a little bit more. If you excuse me, I have to go to the guard station. I'm supposed to fill in for Miss Oldbag.
Hey, see you later then.
Good luck with your investigation! Alright. We don't get to talk to her right now, but we can look at the stuff. There's a half-finished backdrop for a stage here. Looks like a castle. Probably Neo-old Tokyo castle. We can't examine the fresh paint. Interesting. Looks like one of those electric-powered bicycles. I don't know about these. I mean, what's the point?
Makes it a lot easier to go up hills.
Don't people cycle to get exercise? Actually, so Ellen from now on, other streamer, she's a big proponent of exercise, like these kind of electric bikes. And for her, it's like, because of her chronic health issues, it's harder for her to ride a regular bike. So she can get one of these electric bikes, which helps her a lot, and she can still get exercise, you know, in a way that's easier for her. So it's definitely like disability friendly for sure. Just pointing that out. I know we should probably examine this grate, but I want to check out some other stuff here first. Make sure there's nothing else to look at. That must be the storage room. That's where they keep all the film equipment.
Oh, Nick, you know a lot about the industry.
What else would they keep in a film studio? And some of the style dialogue is the same. Here's the T-bone steaks. The remains of the other day's lunch are scattered around. Everyone was probably too shocked to clean up. There's a T-bone on one of the plates, mine is a steak. Oh, you know what? The other table didn't have bones on the plate.
Hopeless?
So if they did eat T-bones, the bones... I don't know how that's relevant, but Maya said she thought something looked weird. So the bones were gone. That might... It might be important, or it might just be whatever. But that is something that I'm noticing. There were no bones in the other room. The grate that used to cover the drain. It's a little bent. I don't think it would fit if I tried to put it back on.
So the fanboy they were talking about in the trial today. He came in through that drain?
So it seems. I guess they covered it up in a hurry.
Hey, Nick! If that drain's covered, the boy won't be able to get in.
Yeah, I think that's the idea.
I feel kind of sorry for him though, don't you?
What, you want to rip the grate off?
Really, Nick? We can?
Whoa, is she serious? Uh-oh. Oops, I didn't mean to... Uh-oh.
Yes!
Well, I guess some things are just made to be broken.
Yay! You know, Nick, you're pretty swell sometimes.
I didn't mean to immediately hit the button to break it open, but, Maya just wants a way to sneak in later. Yeah, because she's a huge... Hey guys, I guess you guys missed the previous stream. She's a huge fan of the Steel Samurai, and like this is like a dream come true to her, for her. Not the murder, but like being able to see the film studio where the magic happens is like very exciting for her. Sometimes.
There. That should make the kids happy.
The things we do. I mean, can we like... Can Maya like squeeze her way through there, I wonder? The drain grate is off. I know who did it.
Now the kids will be able to come in again. Doesn't it make you feel great to do a good deed like that?
Must be nice to live so free of guilt. I love Maya. She's so great. But yeah, let's see if there's anything else to look at back here. Let's see. Cola, candy, chips, gum. Huh, it's so normal. Expecting some cool theme snacks or something. Popcorn, at least.
Boy, look! Samurai soda! Nick, try this!
Be my guest.
Okay. Oh, too bad, it's sold out.
Let's see. A window into the dressing room. The glass is frosted, so I can't see inside. There's a sign on the dressing room door. Will Powers. Must be neat to be a star and have your own room like this. Nothing to talk about with the drying rack back here? The door to the dressing room. Not locked.
Hey Nick, let's go in. Maybe there'll be something else to steal.
Hey! We're not thieves!
But we did take that card key.
We borrowed that! There's a difference! I mean... Can we go in? I think we might have found everything we needed in there, but let's take another look just to be sure. October 18th, Global Studios dressing room.
This is where the Steel Samurai costume was on the day of the murder.
That's what Mr. Powers says, at least. I guess they snuck in and took it while he was sleeping.
Nick, what if Mr. Powers hadn't been sleeping? I wonder what the killer was planning on doing then.
Huh, she's got a point. I mean, presumably they would know his schedule, although... I don't know. Let's look around for more clues. It's locked. I guess he doesn't open his window much. Kinda dusty outside. It is kinda dusty outside. Looks like someone was sleeping here. Maybe Powers did take a nap here, like he said. There's some regular suits in among the costumes here. Those must be Mr. Powers' personal clothes. There's a bunch of snacks on the table. They must give these to the employees. Some tea and cookies.
Wait, Nick!
What now?
These snacks! They've passed the expiration date.
Then don't eat them.
They're snacks. They're meant to be eaten.
Honestly, I get it. I get it, Maya. Let's see if we can see anything else in his bag here.
Mr. Powers' bag. I wonder what's inside. Hey! Supermarket tabloids? Wow, I'm kind of shocked.
Maya, leave those alone. Wolfman found on Mars. Let's buy that issue. Oh my lord. They always have mirrors like this in dressing rooms. See, my hair is still nice and spiky, just how I like it. There's an array of cosmetics here. According to Maya, that wig was used in some old TV show.
Samurai Boogie Woogie, Nick. Get with the picture.
Look, explain to me how you can identify a show just by seeing a wig.
I, kinda like samurai movies.
Kinda. Doesn't look like there's anything else to look at in here. Go back. Oh, there's Penny. Oh, hello.
Oh, you look a little out of place.
It's the clothes, isn't it? Well, my camo vest might do the trick. Kind of a alternative guard fashion thing. Alright, well, we gotta show her the lawyer badge. Not really sure what that is, sorry. Alright, hang on, let's see if she wants to talk about any of these. Wow, they gave a lawyer one of those card keys? Well, I'm sort of borrowing it. I see. You better be careful not to lose that. They're very strict about the card keys here. I guess they're pretty good about keeping these out of outsiders' hands. Thanks, I'll be careful. Can you take a look at this? That's Mr. Powers. Why is he dragging his leg like that? What is this anyway? Looks like she didn't know about this photo or the injury that morning. Never mind. You know about the spear? Say, you work with the props, right? About that murder weapon. You mean the samurai spear? Yeah, it's a prop, but it's still pretty heavy. I hate having to carry that thing around. You have to be pretty strong to use it as a weapon, sounds like. Why is Mr. Powers the only person I can think of? Uh-oh. Not enough big men to carry around big spears. Oh no! So, how are the studios doing? There's police wandering around everywhere. It's terrible. They won't even let me clean up. Don't want me disturbing evidence. I haven't even cleaned up the lunch plates from the day of the murder. You mean those plates with the steak bones left over on them in the employee area? Yeah, can you believe it? This big spear for a big man, exactly.
The kids sneak in here a lot.
Well, I don't think there's that many of them, but I do see one in particular a bunch. He's always gawking at the sets or snapping pictures. You should see old Windbag's eyes flash when she sees him. She has a bit of trouble catching him, though. Probably because he runs into the vents real quick. I heard something at the trial today. They said that the director and producer were here the day of the murder. Oh, sorry. I was in the prop storage room, so I didn't see them. I guess they were here, though. The studio head seemed pretty eager to keep us quiet.
So they were trying to protect the director?
Or the producer, really. The producer's our real star here. She saved these studios from the brink of disaster and kept them running. I don't think we'd still be in business if it weren't for that producer. The producer, huh? Alright, alright. Wonder if she's gonna say anything if we, look at the stuff. Security guard station. I can see the computer that runs security cameras. Oh, please don't touch anything in there. The security lady would knock the stuffing out of me if she knew. Uh-oh. Welcome on in, Taki. I don't know if there's anything else that we can do here. Try... I have to go try talking to Will again. Hello, Toku, welcome! Nothing new. Actually, let's go back to where the murder took place. Let's see if we didn't really examine anything in there. Welcome, welcome.
Look, a ladder.
That's a step ladder. Oh yeah, I remember reading this last time because Effie made a joke, but I don't think she's gonna do it this time.
So, what's the difference? You need to stop judging things based on narrow-minded cultural assumptions, Nick.
Right, sorry. This girl is out there. They outlined where Jack Hammer's body lay with tape. His body was found still inside the evil magistrate costume. I guess that's why the head part looks like a helmet. Funny, I expected a spear stabbing would leave at least a few bloodstains. I guess the costume must have absorbed most of it. Oh, do you think because the costume went missing, do you think it's like it went into the furnace? The evidence destroyer? That's for reflecting light. They call it a reflecting screen or something like that.
Huh.
What? Where's your enthusiasm for all things entertainment?
Well, lighting's fine, but I don't want to be the director, or maybe the Steel Samurai.
I think she's being serious. I don't know, Phoenix. I think it's pretty endearing that she's so excited about this.
Oh, look at that camera! That must cost a ton!
Yeah, so don't touch it.
Hey, smile, Nick! You're a star!
Stop that! Like a backdrop for a stage. This must be used in the Steel Samurai show.
Of course, that's the mountain, Neo Fujiyama.
Doesn't the Steel Samurai take place in Old Tokyo? Can you even see Mount Fuji from there?
Not Old Tokyo, Nick. Neo Old Tokyo.
Let's see. I think that's probably everything. We might have to revisit one of the rooms that we were at before. That's one thing about this series, that sometimes it's a little hard to know what you're supposed to do. You just gotta kind of trial your error and way around. Let's go back to... Maybe we go back to Studio 2? Okay, yeah. It's loading a new, thing. I'll be right back, though. Just 1 second. Give me just a couple seconds. We'll get this. Let's get this. I was gonna refill my drink. I'm thirsty. I drank all my cranberry juice. Okay, I'm back, and I'm giving the controller to LadyFlib. It's her turn to be in control.
Assuming direct control.
Monka. October 18th, Studio 2 entrance. This place is deserted.
Nick, what was that noise?
It sounded like it came-
It sounded like it came from inside that trailer.
That was your line. Someone must be inside. No answer.
Pretty suspicious if you ask me, Nick. Let's go in.
I'm not sure we should be barging in. Oh, it's locked.
What? Don't we have a key?
No, but there's probably one in the guard station at the main gate.
What are we waiting for? Let's borrow it.
If they'll let us. I mean, look, if something's happening in there, we'll probably need that key. The security guard station. See the computer that runs the security cameras. Oh, please don't touch anything in there. The security lady would knock the stuffing out of me if she knew. I really want the key to that trailer. Maybe next time. MJ says, if I had a friend called Phoenix, I would make sure to call him exactly that all the time. What, Nick? Nick is a cute nickname for him. So we have to get her to leave, but how do we do that?
Oh, I'm out of ideas.
Okay. Let's try going to see if Will can give us any information. No. Okay, hang on. Hang on. There's gotta be... something. Can we, like, give her the key card? No, this is the same thing we saw before. Okay, let's go to the employee area, maybe? Anything new to look at in here? Hold on, gang. There's gotta be something. Let's go back to... I guess we go back to Studio 2? Yeah, they're acting like we need to go and talk to the lady. Oh. Trailer door. It's locked. He's probably in the security guard station. I doubt they let us borrow it. Yeah, but we have to get it! Okay, maybe we have to go talk to the lady. Maybe there's something we have to do. Hold on. Hold on, hold on. Hold on. Anything else we can do a little examine of that is, like, new? You'd think we'd have a dialogue option for her. We could just show her all the evidence again and see if she's got anything new she wants to show us. Do we just talk to her again? Or we have to go back to the, I don't know, we'll just go and do everything until we can until we can figure it out, I suppose. Unless anyone else remembers. Let's go to... We don't have to go back to the law offices, do we? No. Hold on. Let's go check all the rooms we haven't checked yet. Nothing new to examine in here. Maybe go back to Studio 1. I'm stumped. Does anyone remember?
Maybe we need to talk to WP again.
Maybe. I didn't see anything new, any new things for him when we went in there. But let's go see. Convention Center. Evidence. We're just going through everything. Maybe... Where haven't we rechecked? Employee area? Oh! Oh no. Oh no. Who wants to do the nerdy boy voice?
I can do a pretty good nerdy voice.
Okay, go for it.
WTF? Who are you dudes? LMAO. LMAO. Oh god. Oh, wait. Wait, you first. Who are you? You look pretty suspicious to me. Whatever, lamers.
I like how he speaks. Like, he speaks in leet speak. Like, that's just like the words he's using have numbers in them. It's like that meme where it's like, how did you do that verbally?
How can you not know the great Salmonella?
What a name. What a name. What a name.
I make Telete shows. A Steel Samurai? Mine. RTFC. Read the film credits. Really? You're the Salmonella? I'm so sorry. You look so... Sorry. No, quite alright. Really, it's fine, Raffle. What is it? You know, on closer inspection... yeah, hot!
No! You just have to do the slobber noises too. Oh, disgusting. Nasty.
Hey, do you do a lot of cosplay? Cause that costume rocks ours.
I love he's using phrases like rock stars. Like that's like early 2000s, maybe late 90s internet slang.
Roxors! What? Hey, you're drooling! Huh? Lol. Buffer overrun.
Gross. Gross.
You've triggered my creative powers. Yes, it's coming to me. Pink Princess. The sequel to the Steel Samurai. Pink Princess, Warrior of Little Tokyo.
God, he's writing fanfic now. That is actually cute.
Oh my god, that is so bright. Awful Mao.
This art is pretty cute, though. I think it goes pretty hard. Pink Princess?
Why's it gotta be Little Tokyo? Why can't it have a cool name like Neo Tokyo?
Oh, heck yeah. Rip them apart, Maya. Maya, we really need to talk about cool. Oh god, we gotta ask this guy about stuff. Can we show him our...
I try not to pay much attention to things that don't interest me, lol. Why are you staring at me like that?
Oh god, I don't like this guy. I don't like him. He's making Maya uncomfortable. I know. I don't like him.
This is WP, right?
How do you know?
Well, look, he's obviously dragging his foot.
He knows about the injury. Oh, right. The director would know about the injury. He was there. Wait, do we know this guy's the director, not some weird dude who just, like, kinda broke in? Like, do we know he's the director? We're just assuming. I mean, I guess it makes sense that there's some creepy directors in the industry. I was asked about the day of the crime, I guess. Did you notice anything unusual on the day of the murder?
Oh, I know who you are. That security lady told you about us, eh?
That's right.
It was a pretty regular day. We had a run-through for an action scene in the morning. And a meeting from lunchtime in the Studio 2 trailer. I was so busy I didn't even get a chance to eat lunch.
Brownie face emoticon, though. A T-bone steak, was it?
Yeah, sucksores. I hate missing out on food.
I don't like this guy.
Nick, what does sucksores mean?
No idea.
Anyway, I was in a meeting from noon till after 4. With the producer and some big wigs from the network.
Mr. Hammer's time of death was estimated at 2:30 p.m. He's telling the truth. That meeting gives him an alibi. About the producer who was at the meeting with you.
Oh, you mean E. Vasquez? She's a genius. Mad skills all the way. Scary, though. She brought these studios back from the brink of destruction. He's the one who made it possible for me to make the Steel Samurai.
You had a meeting with her on the day of the murder, right?
Yeah, we were together from noon to 4 p.m. the whole time.
Of course, the Steel Samurai, this like amazing, you know, family-friendly kid shows created by some weirdo creep. Of course. Who exactly are these bigwig people keep mentioning?
Oh, the boss over at the network and some sponsors. Also a few production guys. They piled into a limousine and got here right around noon. Major tension.
Were all of them with you the entire time?
Yeah, unfortunately. They're all green-haired geezers.
Sounds like they'd all be reliable witnesses. Showed him all that stuff. Does he want to remark about anything in here? Or we can go back to- oh, that's about the cookies. There's a bunch of snacks on the table. They must give these to employees.
Hey, Nick!
What now?
Snacks! There was twice this much here before. I ate them. They were past their expiration date anyway. Awful.
Oh, Maya could have eaten those snacks and Phoenix convinced her not to, and now she will get to eat them anyways. She's biting her lip and staring at me with tears welling in her eyes. No! Phoenix, what have you done? You broke her heart.
Poor baby.
I know. Poor Maya. Honestly, best character. Well, there's so many best characters in this game, but she's among the best characters. Alright, let's get out of here. Maybe we can talk to the lady, talk to Penny or something? It is almost 10 o'clock. Uh-oh. Oh no!
You again! How rude, acting like you've seen a ghost!
You certainly got back to your post quickly.
Oh, the police took me away, they did! They pulled out a spare Steel Samurai costume. Told me to put it on, can you imagine? How could I? A sweet little old lady wearing a giant suit like that.
Mr. Powers is pretty tall.
As soon as they saw there was no way I could wear it, they let me go.
I guess that would rule out her being the murderer.
Anyway. So this whippersnapper, this old lady never forgets a slight or insult. And you won't get any information out of me. My lips are sealed. You sure are talking a lot for someone with sealed lips. Starting now. 1, 2, 3.
This lady's too much. So wait, would she talk to us though? About that kid you said you saw?
If I see him again, I'm taking him down. Nick, look at her eyes. She's serious.
She does have serious eyes. About the director, the one who was here on the day of the murder.
If I see him again, I'm taking him down. Nick, I think she's losing it.
Okay, does she want to see any of the stuff we have? I have a feeling she's not going to respond well to anything I show her now. Anything? I Okay, so then let's, security guard station. I can see the computer that runs security cameras.
Hey, no touching!
Guess I'd better investigate there later. Alright. Then back to... Oh, Penny might be back at one of the other places. Oh, look at him! That's probably the kid that's sneaking in. Do we want to save this for next week, though, Effie?
We can finish this last encounter.
Alright, do you want...
Hey!
Do you want to be the boy, or should I?
I feel like I'm doing a lot of voices, so you can do this one.
Sure.
Hey, wait!
Never mind, he's gone. I'll bet he came in right through that drain.
Hey, Kitty-o, what's your name, sport?
Is that how you talk to kids? Hey, Kitty-o, what's your name, sport?
Who's the geezer now?
Yeah, for real? I'm not a kid, so don't talk to me. Wait, I feel like I'm doing that voice for everybody. I'm not a kid, so don't talk to me like that.
But you are a kid. What a rude little brat. That's no way to talk to an adult.
I don't see no adults here. Hippie fashion chick.
Fashion? I think I'm being mocked.
I gotta hand it to Maya, she's pretty sharp and pretty mad. I'm Cody Hackins. Call me Kitty-o again and I'll cut you down where you stand, evildoer. Aww. See, he's nerdy in a cute way, not like that creepy, pervy director guy. Like, he's just really obsessed with anime and he just loves his Steel Samurai. His sword's probably not even real. Alright. Let's show him our badge. Evildoers. He doesn't wanna... He doesn't like us. He doesn't even want to look at the Steel Samurai photo. Alright, Cody. So, you're a fan of the Steel Samurai? How dare you utter that name, evildoer!
What do you mean? We're on the Steel Samurai side.
Ha! Ha ha! You can't fool me!
Okay, then what's the last line said by the innkeeper in episode 8?
Easy. Like some fries with that?
Not bad, Kitty-o.
Watch it. What are they doing? They're just like both like having fanboy fangirl contests about who's the bigger fan. So cute. Say, you heard anything about the incident the other day?
You were here, weren't you?
Did you see anything? He always... The Steel Samurai always wins! Always! Yeah, I saw him! I saw everything!
What?
But no way am I telling you losers!
Wait!
Let me go! She's tackling him.
He's gone. Huh. Something fell off the table when he bumped into it on his way out.
A bottle? Why was this sitting there, I wonder? An empty bottle. The label reads sleeping pills! Uh-oh. Anyway, what was that kid saying?
He saw everything.
Alright. I know, sleeping pills? I mean, maybe he had the sleeping pills, maybe Will or whoever had the- yeah, maybe Will was taking a nap, maybe he had the sleeping pills on purpose to sleep longer, but I don't know. What if it's a clue? What if it's evidence? The drain where the fanboy came in. He didn't waste any time coming in either. Talk about cause and effect. Alright. Well? We do have that pill bottle to ask people about now. Oh wait, never mind. So talk to that creepy director again, but...
Huh? Where's that old windbag?
Odd of her to leave her post.
Hey. Nick, that was her! Stop! Whippersnapper!
Oh, she probably saw the kid, like, running out of the vent. Yeah, sounds like she's chasing after that boy.
Natch! Uh-oh, she's tripped.
Maya sure looks happy.
Let me try that line read again. Uh-oh, she's tripped.
There you go. Alright, well, let's grab that key while we can.
Hey, Nick. There's our chance. Let's check out the card station.
Good idea.
This is it, Nick. The trailer key.
The key to that trailer in Studio 2.
We'll be borrowing this, right, Nick?
Heck yeah, Studio 2 trailer key. Let's go. I mean, I guess we could go to the Studio 2 trailer.
Should we stop here?
Yeah. Let's leave this a little cliffhanger, and I'm gonna save on stream so you all can see me saving the game so we know that I saved the game. I'm gonna save it in slot 4, in fact. Brand new save. There. Alright. Well, let's go back to the title screen. Lose unsaved progress. We did save progress. So let's, there we go. Thank you for joining me, LadyFlib, and thank you for joining me, chat!
My pleasure, as always.
Well, that's a lot of fun that we have had. Let me... Whoops. I didn't mean to do that. I didn't mean to turn my monitor off. Oh gosh. Well, anyway. This is the last weekend of the month, so LadyFlib and I will be taking off this weekend. We will be back next week on Wednesday. I will be back on Tuesday for more of Advance Wars. That's what I've been playing. And yeah, thank you guys for coming. I'm really looking forward to finding out what happens with the rest of this case. Let's see. What else? I don't know if I have anything else new. I'm trying to get my monitor swapped back over, though. What can I want to raid out to? Do you have any ideas, LadyFlib? And I will also look at who I have who's live.
I don't have any specific suggestions.
That's no problem. But yeah, thank you guys for coming. A lot of fun. Let me give some thank yous, some shout outs, some little bit of stuff. Let's see. Thank you for the hints. Thank you for the pets. Thank you for the I like Big Ben, because you know we do. We know we do. The welcomes to your doom. The putting your lips and not putting your lips on that. And the welcomes to your doom. Rowdy Rough Gamer, thank you for that follow. I Love Cats 4699, thank you for that follow. Aviator, thank you for that head crab redeem. Always a good time. That one actually did startle me a little bit. Zoe got the 65 stream streak. Congratulations on having being here for 65 streams in a row. That's so impressive, because that also includes that surprise stream that I did, that surprise Warframe stream in the middle of the night. You somehow also made it to that one. So, congratulations on that. And Zoe, who also got first today, congratulations on getting first. I think we did get a follow between streams, so Troy Lou 12, thank you for that follow yesterday, after it was like between streams. Like I said, I'll be live again on Tuesday. Usually I do stream on weekends, but not this weekend because I've decided to start taking the last weekend of every month off to spend time with my red panda right here. You just imagine that I'm getting her a pipette on the top of her head, on her little noodle. All right, let's see. Oh, Arcade's playing Berenstain Bears Camping Adventure. Or sorry, Berenstain Bears. You know what? I didn't know. I liked the Berenstain Bears books when I was a kid. I had no idea there was a video game. Let's go see what that's all about. And I know Berenstain Bears has been like that famous like Mandela effect game where everyone misremembered the title and they're like, oh, what if you were in an alternate dimension where it's called the Berenstain Bears and stuff. Anyway, it is a really cute kids show, or kids, is it cartoon, but also based on kids books. I enjoyed both the kids. It's very cute. It's just very wholesome. Just a family of bears just living their lives and learning lessons and things like that. Looks like Arcade is on a break, but they usually don't take very long breaks, just like, you know, just as long as wherever their ad break is. But anyway, let's go see what that's all about. Go and say hi. Now, they have been live for like 2.5 hours, so I don't know if they're getting ready to raid out, but if they are, we'll make a super long raid. We'll do like a raid train. Let's go ahead and get that raid started for Arcade Castle. Arcade Castle. I enjoy retro games. I assume it's a retro game. Unless they've made a recent Berenstain Bear games in the year of our bear, 2026. And your raid messages, as always, are, well, the raid message, as always, is Stego Stampede, but add your own flair to it, add your own emotes to it. But if you want some recommendations, you can use the Stego roll. That's the one I use. If you're not subscribed, you can use the Dino Dance, which is a universal Twitch emote, or you could just use the good old-fashioned Sauropod, the Sauropod emote, phone emote. Anyway, I'll see you guys on social media. I'll see you guys maybe on Warframe off stream. I'll see you guys for real on Tuesday with more Advance Wars Dual Strike. With that, I'll put you guys on thank you for watching, and I'll see ya in Arcade's channel with Albie the Bat.